Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are all well. Today we are going to play a little game. I am going to call out body parts and you are going to put your hands on that specific body part. For example, if I say put your hands on your head, you put your hands on your head. Now, are you ready? Put your hands on your elbows. Put your hands on your legs. Put your hands on your arms. Put your hands on your feet. Put your hands on your shoulders. And put your hands on your head. Did you know that there are some people who do not have some of these body parts? If you are one of those people, you should know that you are special and you are loved. In today's episode, we are going to be introduced to a new student. Who is he? Watch the episode to find out. Hello all, welcome back. Are you ready to meet the new student? Let's watch today's video.
A new student in class, part 1. Today was an exciting day at school. A new student joined the class. As the teacher declared that the new student had arrived, she told the students to be nice and friendly. The students nodded in agreement. The new student's name was Maher, and he was in a wheelchair. The students had never seen a person in a wheelchair before. They were worried and scared. How were they to play with Maher? How were they to be friends with him? When the bell rang, all the students got out of the classroom. But Maher couldn't go to the playground because of the stairs. He looked right, he looked left. There was no one there. So he just stayed quietly in the class, watching all the other students from the window. Some students were playing, others were walking, and some were just chatting. Oh, how he wished that he could be down there with them. Kate and Rose were in the playground too. They were not playing. They were in a group discussing the events that had happened in class. In the group, many girls were saying mean things about Maher. Those girls thought that no one should talk to Maher or even try to be friends with him. Kate and Rose were reluctant. They couldn't decide because they knew inside that it was wrong to leave Maher alone. Should they really not try to be friends with Maher just because he was in a wheelchair? Just as they looked up, they saw Maher all alone staring down at them. Something moved in their hearts. The girls just looked into each other's eyes and they knew what the right thing to do was. Kate and Rose left their group and went back to class to spend the rest of recess time with Maher.
For our first exercise, let's complete the following table. Who, where, when, what, how. Let's try to fill this table with the information we got from the video. Let's start with who. Who are the characters? How many characters do we have in the story? If you don't remember, look at the screen. We have the teacher, Maher, Kate, Rose, and the mean girls. Let's add them to our table. Next, we have where. Where is the story taking place? At home, in the park, in the playground, on the street, at school, or in the classroom? Let's pick the correct answers. We can have more than one correct answer. They are in the playground, classroom, and at school. Let's put these in the table. Now, let's focus on when. When has to do with time. Was the time mentioned in the text? Let's check the text. Today was an exciting day at school. Does this sentence show us anything about the time or day? Well, it says today. So the time is today. But do you think we can give more details? What time today? In the morning, at noon, at night? Sometimes, even when an idea is not mentioned in the text or the story, we can know it from other details. For example, we know that the story happened today, and it was during school time. So what can we deduce? We deduce that it happened either in the morning or around noon. So we write today in the morning or around noon. Now that we know who, where, and when, let's remember what happened. Usually, in this part, we mention the problem or the problems. The problems were: a new student named Maher joined the class, the students left Maher alone in the classroom, and the girls were mean to Maher. Now, it's time to fill how. In how, we will write how the problem was solved. In our story, the problem was students being not nice to Maher. But two special, kind-hearted girls tried to solve the problem. What did they do? Choose the correct answer. Kate and Rose decided to eat their lunch, help Maher come down, or spend the recess with Maher. And the correct answer is, drum rolls please, the correct answer is C. They decided to spend the recess with Maher. Let's see the final result of our table. Now, let's talk about compound words. Compound words are two words that join together to form a new meaning. For example, popcorn. Let's see if you can find the compound words in these sentences. Number 1. Maher was in a wheelchair. What is the compound word? The compound word is wheelchair, from the words wheel and chair. Sentence number 2. When the bell rang, all the students got out of the classroom. What is the compound word here? It is classroom, made up of the words class and room. Our last sentence, but Maher couldn't go to the playground because of the stairs. What is the compound word? It is playground, from the words play and ground. Are you interested in one more lesson? If yes, take a look at these words from the text. Agreement, excitement, disappointment. What is common in all these words? They all end with ment. Do you know what these are called? They are called suffixes. The suffix ment changes words from verbs to nouns. For example, we say, agreement is very important. I agree with you. Agreement is a noun, agree is a verb. Let's check the next sentence. They are full of excitement. Or, football excites most boys. Excitement is a noun, excites is a verb. The next sentence is, the boy disappointed his father when he failed his class, and the father's disappointment was great. In this case, disappointed is a verb. It means being sad or displeased because someone or something has failed to fulfill one's hopes or expectations. In the first sentence, the father expected his son to succeed, but unfortunately, the boy failed. So the father was sad. He was disappointed. This sadness is called disappointment, and disappointment in sentence number 2 is a noun. So, my dear friends, we learned a lot today. I hope you enjoyed all the lessons. Till then, be good and stay safe. Bye.
لمشاهدة المزيد من الحلقات زوروا سات 7 بلس.